Hello students, Standard 8, Social Science, Chapter 4, How the Traders Become Rulers. The children were engrossed in reading the story of two cats and the monkey during the recess. On reading this story, Jay and Mitali were making fun of each other. Their class teacher, who was sitting beside them, said, "Children, this too is a policy. The third party takes advantage of a quarrel between the two. The British had expanded their empire in India with such a policy." So children, do you remember the story of the two cats and a monkey? Two cats were fighting for a piece of cake and monkey, third party, took advantage of it and ate the whole cake, and the cats did not get any piece of cake. The same policy was applied by the Britisher in India. About that we are going to learn. By the mid of 18th century, the British had started to emerge as a strong power on the Indian political horizon. Do you know that the British came to India only for the trade? Initially, they took permission to trade in Indian states. Then how did they become the rulers of the entire India? The history of the British rule arouses many such questions. To serve their economic interests, they increased their political hold on India with this use of British diplomatic tactics. Actually, originally they were only British were interested in trade with India. After getting political hold, means after getting the power, they were able to do business with India in much better way to serve their economic interests. To trade with India, they started increasing their political hold on India with the use of British diplomatic tactics. Now, we will see Wellesley policy of expansion. What is the Wellesley policy of expansion? When Wellesley came to India as a governor general, cutthroat competition exists between England and France. It was necessary to check France from becoming powerful in India. So as to expand the British rule in India, Wellesley introduced a new plan which was known as a subsidiary alliance. Now what is subsidiary alliance? Subsidiary alliance means, according to this system, every ruler in India had to accept to pay a subsidiary to the British for the maintenance of the British army. In return, British would protect them from their enemies, which gave Britishers enormous expansion. As per the scheme, any princely state that accepted the alliance had to keep and maintain the British army as well as keep a British representative in the royal court. Now, princely means the state which is ruled by a prince. This way, the British could maintain their army without spending any money. However, the princely state were not allowed to utilize the army at their own will. This system, which made many feel secure in the beginning, made them feel enslaved and threatened. Subsidiary alliance act like a slow poison for the princely state of India. Now, see Wellesley policy of expansion. Now here, when Governor General Wellesley came to India, in first chapter, you have learned that England and France, they both wanted to establish their rule in India. So there was a lot of competition between British and France. So, in order to become more powerful in India, Wellesley introduced the policy of subsidiary alliance. Now, the princely state that accepted their policy had to keep and maintain the British army as well as have a British representative in the royal court. Moreover, after giving their army also the princely state who was accepting the subsidiary alliance, they cannot use their army in their own way. First, they have to take permission from the Britisher Governor General, and then if they allow, they can use their army for protecting or for fight. See, the state who accepted the subsidiary alliance of Wellesley, they felt very much secure that no king from India or other state can attack them. If they attacks, they have Britisher army, bigger army than other state. In the beginning, they feel secure, but later on, this subsidiary alliance act like a slow poison. See, if who take poison slowly, at the end it will die. Same here had happened with the state who had accepted the subsidiary alliance, and Indian state become victim of the policy where who were the victims? Victims were Hyderabad, Mysore, Ayodhya, Jodhpur, Gaikwad of Vadodara, Peshwa of Pune, and the Scindias of Gwalior. See here, you can see this red mark. These all are the victims. They had accepted the subsidiary alliances. Nizam of Hyderabad was the first victim of Wellesley subsidiary alliance. Then was Mysore and Ayodhya. Tanjore and Karnataka met the same fate. The British made the Marathas fight among themselves and consequently made them accept the subsidiary alliance. Owing to the losses incurred by Nizam in his fight with Marathas, he was the first accept this alliance. Tipu Sultan of Mysore refused to do so, but after the British victory in the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War, Mysore was forced to become a subsidiary state. Maratha chiefs fought amongst themselves after the death of Nana Fadnavis. One by one, all the Maratha state become the victim of divide and rule policy of the British. The other state, namely Ayodhya, Gorakhpur, Tanjore, Karnataka, Farrukhabad, also suffered the same fate. In this way, within a span of 7 years, Wellesley expanded the company rule and made the British the supreme power in India. Now, British made the Maratha fight among themselves and consequently made them accept the subsidiary alliance. In fight of Maratha, Nizam of the Hyderabad had to face great loss. So he was the first to accept the alliance. So he can get the help of British army and become secure. The Britishers were not attacking the state who accepted the subsidiary alliance. Tipu Sultan of Mysore refused to accept subsidiary alliance. So, British got the victory in the Fourth Anglo-Mysore War. After that of Tipu Sultan, Mysore was forced to become a subsidiary state. One by one, all the state become victim of divide and rule policy of the British. After the death of Nana Fadnavis, when the Nana Fadnavis was alive, the British were not able to give the subsidiary policy to Maratha. So slowly, Wellesley policy became success only in 7 years. He was successful expanding the company by subsidiary alliances and made British rule supreme in India.